ABC-15's Light Beat.
A new form of liposuction focused just on your fat? You've got questions, we've got the answers live.
So Liposelection, so called because it actually selects your fat before sucking it out. Find out if it works.
And it was a hot...
Talk about plastic surgery for a second. Perhaps you've seen the after effects of that kind of surgery. The bruising and swelling that goes along with it can actually keep folks in bed for weeks. But tonight, Ann Stevens shows you a new kind of liposuction. It's actually called Liposelection. It is cutting down on recovery time, and also the results, well, see for yourself.
Two different ways to lose weight and inches.
I'm having liposelection of the upper and lower abdomen.
Like many others, when working out isn't enough, Pamela Reibel turns to surgery to get rid of those problem areas.
I take really good care of myself, and I'm not seeing the results.
She works out about 4 times a week, but the stomach bulge is still there.
Oh man, it's still there.
For a little help, she decides to try something new. It's called Liposelection.
Everyone keeps asking me, aren't you nervous? I'm not nervous at all.
Unlike liposuction, Liposelection only removes fat. Instead of going into an area and sucking everything out, the ultrasonic technology melts the fat into a liquid. Then only the liquid gets removed, leaving behind most of the blood vessels and other tissues.
It offers a tremendous benefit over the standard liposuction technique. Faster recovery time, less bruising.
And Liposelection lets Dr. Sean Lilly work on more difficult areas of the body. Another one of his patients is having fat taken out of her neck area.
You can go in difficult areas such as the knees, the ankles, the neck, and the jawline area, and contour those very difficult areas a lot more effectively compared to the standard liposuction. Okay.
It's nearly 3 weeks after Pamela's surgery, and it's time for pictures and a checkup.
With not quite 3 weeks, Pam is doing remarkably well.
You can tell a big difference between these before and after pictures. But Dr. Lilly says that her stomach will still shrink even more in the months to come.
I feel really great. I actually feel probably like 10 years younger.
Pam has lost 3 inches from her stomach and 2 inches in her waist.
Almost!
And has no problem showing the world her new waistline. A stomach she's now proud to show off.
And now I look and I'm like, all right, woohoo, and so I'm really excited about it.
And so is her husband.
It has really, kind of turned our little flame into an inferno.
Ann Stevens, ABC-15, your Valley News Leader.
Well, the surgery, it costs about $3,000 depending on what you have done, and it might be possible to go back to work the very next day.
And the subject of plastic surgery got the attention of a lot of our viewers tonight.
Sure did. During The Bachelor, we asked you to call us with questions. You did. And look who's here to answer some of them right now is Dr. Sean Lilly. You saw him featured in the story that Ann just did. The same person who did all that work you just saw. Some of it's rough.
Yeah. Tough to watch.
Got to have a strong gut for that. But, Doctor, let's get right to it. Our first question that came in on the hotline tonight. Have a listen.
I'm 33 years old, and I had a hysterectomy about 2 years ago, and they had to do like a cesarean cut. So now I weigh about 103 pounds, and I'm about 5 foot tall, and I'm not overweight by any means, but now I have that pooch right there, and I wanted to know if it would be safe.
All right, Dr. Lilly, your answer?
Jonathan, thank you for the question. The caller has a very good point. She's probably referring to the pooch, meaning she's got some extra skin and some loose abdominal tissues. Unfortunately, the VASER Liposuction is not a replacement for a tummy tuck, so there's a limitation of what this procedure can do.
All right, Dr. Lilly, the second question. Many people want to know how quickly, you said in the story, the recovery's fast, they can get back to work and their lives fast, but what specifically is the time frame?
Everyone's different, but if you do a small amount on the body, people can go back to work within 24 to 48 hours. The more larger areas probably take as many as 4 to 5 days.
All right, Dr. Lilly, thanks so much for joining us tonight.
My pleasure. Thank you.